Crap, I don't remember the name. It came with the bike. I can't recall now. On Diane's bike, we put a 1-up on that one, I think. I like that 1-up. That was one that I installed. And trying to find ways of routing the cables internally.
Yeah.
You know, there's professional park toolkit, but of course it's like $100. Instead, I just glued a magnet onto some sewing thread, and then I had a magnet on the outside of the frame.
Yeah.
So the magnet that went on the inside, tiny little neodymium that fits through the little cable orifice hole, and then I just pulled it along.
And you were able to get it out the other end?
Yeah, I just went like this through the whole thing, pulling the magnet through, pulling the little thread, and then I was able to pull in the cable that way. I was pretty proud about that. That's about...
Good move.
Okay. Yeah, I just had... So that Epic that doesn't have the air, before it also had a problem where just the lever had too much stiction, and so I couldn't really use it when I'm riding. I could adjust if I stopped, and if I use like my palm to press on the lever, you know, get a lot of force on it, then I can make it move.
This is like, there's a reverse suction. I don't know.
Oh wow, it's even worse now.
Well, because I was like, oh, I try and go down lower. But no, that was bad. It was bad. So now it has like the reverse suction. But
well, I guess what we could always potentially do, how high can you raise your stem using the quick quick release?
that's about as high as it goes, because
the cable, it's made for, yeah, it's like, why make the cable any longer
than it needs to be? But
it's one nice thing with external routing of cables is the serviceability. It makes it so much easier to service. It's one downside with all these internal. Maybe it was kinking there. Maybe try it out now.
No, I don't think so. Because that was the extra slack.
Is it a hydraulic or cable actuated?
I think it's hydraulic. That's the problem. That's why I'm getting the reverse.
Oh.
The reverse
yeah.
suction.
You know what? It probably just needs to be bled. I think that's probably it. If it's a hydraulic one, I think if they bleed it, because this looks like a little bleed port, and I don't see things that make it look like a cable.
It's not cable.
I think if they bleed it.
Well, because this cable is like a
hydraulic cable.
Well, I'll take it to Flynn today and see.
Oh yeah, they're open today. Why am I thinking taking it in on Monday? That's even better.
I hope.
Because then you could.
I mean, he's got all week, but
that way.
My experience with Flynn is that he's slow.
Oh really?
Yeah. Have you taken it to him?
It depends. Recently, when I took in Nora's bike, we had to change out a brake pad.
Yeah. And
it had to be bled, because it's like, okay, I can change a brake pad, but when it's the bleeding, I have a bleeding kit, but it's just like, oh, they only charge $20 and I don't need to get oily and all that stuff, and they just do it. They're like, I'll just take it in and have them do it. And I think for them it was 2 days, because I don't think we're in peak season.
I don't know. I always wonder, like, when are the busy times, right? Because people will be like, oh, now bike season's over. I can take my bike now and get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey there. I know that a lot of coaches on the team like to go to Contender.
Yeah.
Oh, which way? That way.
I feel bad. I feel like turned around. We had to turn around before we accomplished anything.
Hey, we're accomplishing a new trail. We're doing recon. But you know, that was 2 hours. That's the halfway. And I fully understand, Braden. You know, if you're like, this is gonna take too long with Lars's pace. Yeah. Good job. Nice way to power through that.
Anything, I figure we'll keep us in check at a good pace so that we don't get too excited and ahead of ourselves, crash through and make it miserable loud.
Well, I need to do that for me. You know, for a 4 hour, I can get up on that higher heart rate, but I think the 10 hour, I need to keep the zone down.
Got a couple more inches. One.